Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's do a energy check-in. I'm definitely going to be using the ancient Italian tarot. I feel like really channeling. And you've got to kind of know your cards to work with this deck. I think we're going to do a Celtic cross. Let's go for it. Let's turn the deck up the right way. I just saw Temperance. We are Thursday, the 19th of September. Let's see what's on the cards for today. Okay, what situation are we talking about, please? Okay, the cards need to loosen up a bit. Haven't used these in a while. We may have two situations going on here. Let's have a look. What's the situation? Seven of Wands. Somebody is feeling a bit defensive. They're standing their ground. They really are. I feel as if they're really just protecting their space. They're feeling very guarded. The Three of Swords, it's heartbreak. Moving on from, it's being able to actually set yourself free from past hurts, past events. And I've got that from that. Okay. So the Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords. Feeling very protective. It's like, okay, if you have a look at those wands there, they're kind of covering the centre. And I felt that this was kind of like the torso. Okay, so the human body. And we are really kind of protecting, I want to say, kind of this heart space. And then the Three of Swords is those three swords that are stuck in that heart and they need removing. Okay, so you can see here it's kind of like you need to sever the ties that you need to sever that are related to this heartache and loss, this burden. It's a burden on the heart. Okay, so that's the situation we're looking at. Let's see what the challenges are then. Stubbornness, pride, ego. It's the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't like to get things wrong, and he most definitely doesn't like to be deceived or hurt, manipulated. So we have a major arcana here with the Emperor. That's the challenge. Okay. The Emperor likes to take charge of his kingdom. But it's like every king needs a queen. That's what's coming through. Let's look at what's gone on in the past. The way that this Emperor, he's just kind of got his head down. I don't know, because I feel that because of how the card is, it's like yesterday the reading was, you know, look to the light. But this is a bit doom and gloom, kind of looking to the darkness. So it's like I don't want to say that he likes wallowing in his self-pity, but I feel that it's a place that he's comfortable in. Okay, what's gone on? Got my deck upside down, I think. But the Two of Cups has come out in reverse. This is a connection that's gone haywire. Okay. So what's gone on is there's been a connection that's been severed. So maybe now this divine masculine, this Emperor, needs to sever his ties to that connection, because it feels here as if he has been hurt, manipulated. He's feeling as if it's hard to trust. Just with the Two of Cups in reverse, this is about being with somebody that you thought was your life partner, and it turns out that wasn't the case. What I'm feeling here, I don't know why, okay, but I'm feeling, you know, when you put kind of like, let's just say a ball underneath cups and you kind of shuffle them, and there's this feeling of, will I ever get lucky? Will I choose the right cup? It just feels a bit like one of those games where I felt like this was kind of like the ball. I don't know why, but this is what I kind of visualise being under the cups. And okay. Let's turn the deck up the right way, or let's have a look. We've got Justice here. Okay. Let's look at the current energy. This feels like an Emperor who's not really wanting to take another chance on love. Two of Swords. That's when you're guarded. It's the swords that are crossed over. It's at a crossroads, I feel, today with this. At a crossroads. Not really sure what to do. You're kind of really protected. You're protecting your space. You're not sure who to trust. That's the current energy. So let's look into the future. How do these keep... Right, okay. I don't know if they're not upside down. We've got the Strength card here. And we've got a Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, because the Strength card, I've just seen this, and we've seen Justice, and I said, it feels as if the Divine Masculine really needs to kind of... He does need to protect himself from this, I want to say this Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is quite a manipulative energy. The Queen of Wands is normally into kind of spirituality, okay, and maybe the arts of magic, but this could be using them like dark magic. I want to say with the Queen of Wands in reverse. A bit of a Wicked Witch energy. But I feel here this is the strength of the Divine Feminine with the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine's at a crossroads, but there is this Queen of Wands who's come up in reverse. And I want to say manipulative again, sneaky, cunning. I was just singing him, I was just kind of going through the words that I know of this song to try and put some sense as to why I'm singing this, but the song is, why do you have to be a heartbreaker? Okay. And then I kind of jumped onto, suddenly everything I ever wanted has passed me by. I don't know if they're the words, but they're the words that want to come out. That would make sense with this reading. Let's have a look at the lesson. What Divine's got its hands on. We've already seen Justice. But it does look like, because we've got the Major Arcana on the table, which is at the moment just the Emperor, the Divine Masculine, it looks like this is a situation the Divine Masculine has to deal with. Justice is on your side. We've seen the Justice card. We've seen Temperance as well when we first started. Let's have a look at what Divine is helping out with. The Tower. Okay. There's only one figure. From falling from the tower, there's already one kind of dead on the floor, which I feel is this relationship is kind of dead now, but there is this Emperor that needs to let go. There may be children involved. There may be a child involved. I keep getting this message through, but the cards don't want to kind of share it just yet, but there is concern regarding a child that I believe it is from the Divine Masculine's energy. What's these little flies? Off you go. A child that maybe isn't the Divine Masculine's, or if the Divine Masculine's found out that a child isn't biologically his. But that's kind of a story that's coming up, but it doesn't kind of want to show on the cards well until I've just pointed it out here. It's interesting, there's bricks. There was kind of bricks in yesterday's, but there's a little one, a little baby here. So the Tower. We've got a feminine here who has kind of maybe distributed her love elsewhere because the Two of Cups is upside down. The Emperor's been really heartbroken. So this is something that has really knocked, I mean really knocked the Emperor for 6. And a child will do it. If your partner was to go on and have a child with somebody else. Or find out that they have had a child. I don't know how that would be, because with a woman you kind of notice, don't you, if they're pregnant. So there's no kind of hiding it. But that's a bit different, isn't it? About finding out whether or not if you're a biological dad. Or knowing if you are. What is this little fly that keeps... go on, scoot off. It's like, let's not talk about the baby. Okay. So something has really hurt this Divine Masculine. And he feels as if he's never going to get over it. Okay. But there is a masculine here, falling from the Tower. I said, what is Divine doing? Divine is orchestrating situations that are going to push you to walk away from situations and people that are no good for you. Let's have a look at how this Divine Masculine's feeling. It's 1001. I was going to say what the card means, but I don't feel like that. He feels like he wants to proper wallop someone, club someone over the head here. So, anger. Where's my mobile phone? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, okay. I just want to look at a word. Best turn this off anyway. Let me just check out a word here. Okay. Because the word driftwood was coming. Pieces of wood which are floating on the sea or have been washed ashore. What does driftwood symbolise? What does driftwood symbolise? Represents the letting go of roots and being organically tumbled by life. It is the purification that comes from surrendering to our truth, the stripping away layers of self and ego to reveal our vulnerable, soft, neutral core. Perfect. Driftwood. I still feel like the Divine Masculine wants to give someone a good wallop. Okay. I don't think he really cares. I think he's been deceived quite badly. And it's like, how can he even show his face? Well, I could say that, but how can she show her face either? She's upstairs. She's upside down, in reverse. She looks like she's on her head. Okay, so let's have a look at how this is affecting other people. Anyone who's around the Divine Masculine, around the Emperor, or how others are viewing the Divine Masculine. 7 of Cups. This is the card of illusions. I believe there could be a lot coming to light. Seeing through the illusions now. So I believe the Divine Masculine is quite angry, cross, mad, now that all this is coming to light. Or it's just revelation after revelation, putting the pieces together. Maybe seeing that this has been going on for a while. And he just couldn't see things clearly. See what was going on. Okay. Hopes or fears for the Divine Masculine. I want to say just hang on in there. It will get better. Emotional loss. There is this real sense of loss. This too shall pass, is what I've got to say. There are a lot of people struggling again out there. There are a lot of people going through separations, marriage split-ups, with no reason behind them. A lot of people are making their transition and choosing to opt out of life. So, but remember, you won't be taken unless it's your time. Okay, so there's no point trying that. If you're here for a bigger purpose, the universe is here putting some things straight that needed to be straightened out. So when I say hang on in there, it means this too shall pass. 5 of Cups, emotional loss. I feel like those cups just come tumbling down. Let's have a look at an outcome. We don't want to see the Death card. We can, because it's a spiritual transformation. Okay, we don't want to see it. Let's see what this is. We're going to have to turn this reading around. We're going to have to work on this energy a bit. It's not good to leave somebody in this kind of state. So, okay, I don't know if my deck's upside down, but we've got the Lovers and we've got the Devil. The Lovers in reverse and the Devil in reverse. The outcome. Whoever I believe this person has gone off to, this energy is the Divine Masculine's kind of happy to leave them there to rot in hell. Queen of Cups upside down here in reverse. It's kind of been left on the table, so I'm going to leave her like that. I'm going to quickly show you the cards. Just how you can see how they're laid out here. Okay. We're going to come back. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but hey, it's done. We're going to clarify. I've just got to get rid of some stuff on here. Put some stuff in the trash, as you have to sometimes. There we go. All right, let's get back to this. Druid Craft Tarot? I think so. Let's have a look. It's that pregnancy there. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse again. And the Devil again. Really? The Devil looking over the Lovers in this pack. This Divine Masculine is not happy. So let's start off with what this reading was covering, which is about being defensive, covering your heart, having a blocked heart due to past heartache. 9 of Pentacles and the Strength card. Well, that's the Divine Feminine's energy, and there's a Divine Feminine with the Divine Masculine. So I'm feeling this is I want to say the Divine Masculine blocking the Divine Feminine out of his heart at this time. We spoke yesterday about the Divine Feminine being the strength for the Divine Masculine, and when they cross paths, they come together, the strength is there. So I believe that this is an option for the Divine Masculine. This is an option that he does have, is to actually allow the Divine Feminine in to this heart space. But we've got the Emperor. He's looking stubborn and stern, and it looks like he's quite adamant about doing that, letting anybody in. But he is maybe thinking about it. So it looks like, I mean, I feel here as if the Divine Masculine, this Emperor, maybe hasn't been going out quite a lot. He's been really moping around the house. Maybe not having any kind of oomph to even get up and get dressed. So he's just thinking a lot in his own mind. Okay. Two of Cups. What's gone on? Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. I am picking up on this baby situation, and we're going to touch on it. But I said I felt that this here was underneath the cups, and I felt it was, and because it's kind of an egg, it's one of those, and I know a few people who maybe don't know actually really who the father is to their children, because there could have been maybe, you know, a couple of people that it might have been. And that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. So this stuff happens, okay? Is you may have had sex with two people around the time of conceiving a baby. So it was like never really sure whose baby it was, unless you get a test done, or unless you it comes up to actually for that to be a concern, or for you to think about that, especially for masculines. Okay, let's get a card. So I feel this energy of, you know, the baby could be yours or somebody else. And that one. Okay. Do we get the one on the floor first? No, we'll leave that one. It looks like everything's kind of just being thrown to the floor. Oh, Prince of Swords, in he comes. It's look like he's heard something. He's up out of his chair. Maybe he's doing his own investigation. He does not look happy here. Someone's been busted, I want to say, big time. Maybe been caught in the act. I don't know. Or secret lovers. He's not happy. The Hangman, but he's not in reverse. He is. He's looking at me like this, which means he's in an awakened state, but his hands are tied. It looks like he's been stripped bare, tortured. It's like he's been silenced. There's no movement, and I want to say it just feels okay. We've been talking about roots. And it really is about pulling up all those roots that are kind of dead, rotted. They can't be salvaged. But I feel like he's tied. Why is he tied to this? And it looks like he's silenced. There can be no interference. It's like there's nothing that he can do. Even though he's aware, there's nothing that he can do about it. I don't know what, maybe she has something over him. Because it's like he's not allowed to speak about it. Okay, what's underneath? Princess of Swords. Now, I'm going to take them both as being reversed, but that's a card of like kind of, I want to say keep your mouth quiet. I don't know. She was in reverse. as well underneath. I'm not liking the energy that's coming through, because this is kind of like threatening. It's quite an aggressive, manipulative feminine here in this reading. Okay. She could put her knife down. There may just be words, maybe self-defense. We've got a very angry divine masculine here. So she may just be a very negative, defensive, verbally violent feminine. We've got the divine masculines at a crossroads. Two of Swords. Right now, he's at the crossroads. Oh, they give me these deep readings. Okay, it's all good. It will all be good. What's going on, divine masculine? You've got a treasure chest here, 4 of Pentacles. Have you got some pennies saved? Have you got something hidden away? The Moon. Oh, yeah, okay. Coming in, Lily. You know you have your own secret anyway, okay, which is your own lover, the divine feminine. So the now is you're at a crossroads. Because if you have your own lover and maybe your partner, being the lovers, there'd be, you know, 2 people involved. And this has happened to you. I don't feel as if this is that partner finding out about the divine feminine. I believe the divine masculine's found out that his partner that he chose to be in a commitment with has actually betrayed him. So it looks like you're a bit of a crossroads. So this silence in here might be the divine masculine feels maybe he doesn't have a right to really say too much, seeing as he has kind of done the same thing, but maybe just not in such a manipulative way, or maybe he's covered his tracks better than what this feminine has. But there is this kind of pot calling the kettle black. Okay. Because we have at a crossroads your own treasure, your own secrets. There's the Moon card. And we've got the Lovers. At a crossroads. Now, the connection between the divine feminine and divine masculine, because this is in the now, I believe that this is maybe telepathy, like a call, okay? A spiritual call for help, for guidance maybe. He's howling at the moon, but there's definitely this not being able to speak about what's happened in the physical. That's due to hurt, embarrassment, trust. To actually be able to speak out loud about a deception like this will be a traumatic experience to even relive by discussing it. But that'd be part of the healing process. It'll fly. Let's look at this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is the future energy. As long as this divine feminine, this divine masculine, I should say, as long as this divine masculine doesn't try and knock this divine feminine out, I don't know, she seems to be like kind of on her head a lot. Okay, let's have a look at the I'll just take those two. Rebirth. Okay, yeah, divine masculine, leave it in the past. It's time to live a new life. So I want to say, regain your innocence. Let go of any guilt, shame, leave it in the past. It's like you are on an equal path now with this person. So I feel like maybe no one's really better than the other. Karma always has a way of kind of repaying us. 4 of Cups. So having a rebirth, just leaving this behind and turning around, focusing on you. There's that tree there. It's like leave those cups there. They are at the roots again here. And that 1 cup is up a bit higher. But these cups are on the ground again by the roots. So I feel that this is like starting again. Pick up your cup. Leave the past in the past. Otherwise, you'll be severely unhappy. It's like you just can't get over this. It's like you just can't believe that this has happened. It's like, how the hell did that happen? Well, the universe is here with a tower. There is a, like I said, there's like a baby left in the tower here. Someone's on the floor. They look like they've had it. It looks like there's a, let's say a shot put ball. Okay, they're quite heavy, aren't they? An athletic ball. Have a look here, there's a ball here. Talking about like kind of fighting. Cannon at the top, there's bricks, there's a baby that seems to be caught up in all of this at the window. Looks like a young, it's like all hell has broke loose here. There's like a coat of arms here, which will kind of, I want to say like family traditions. Right, let's clarify this tower. What's the universe doing? They're sending in the tower. It's like to get you the hell out of there. Death. Eight of Swords. Maybe somebody has passed over. I said about how people are making their transitions. Whether this is, you know, in the lights of suicide or an unfortunate accident. But there's death here. So whatever's gone on, it looks to me as if the Divine Feminine's being kept out of it. Divine Feminine's in this sacred circle. We can see the Divine Feminine's energy pop up here a couple of times. But here, this is the masculine. I'm not sure what's kind of happened. Death is one way. That anything that would stop you from being who you're going to be, who you're meant to be, while you are here, your purpose, can be taken that way. I've experienced that myself. So it is possible. It seems very unfair, but everything happens for a reason. But we've got death here. With the tower, Eight of Swords. Could there have been a miscarriage? Maybe somebody may have lost a baby. Okay, but the awareness was there that they were pregnant. So now we've got this battering. So this could feel like the Divine Masculine feels like he's taken a good battering. Ten of Cups in reverse. So he's feeling as if he's lost. Look, there's another baby here. Ten of Cups in reverse. His life has taken a complete battering. It's a deep reading. Seven of Cups, living in illusion. Everything comes to light. It's like numerous aha moments. Putting the puzzle piece together. Seven of Cups clarifies the Seven of Cups. Living an illusion. And now he just has his cup here. Oh, you see what's interesting now? The middle cup. I was looking to see if it was kind of on its own, like this one, or like the one that's here. But when I look at it, there's two, isn't there, that's in the same area. You've got, I want to say this is the Divine Masculine here. Maybe from this experience, okay, with the Tower. This experience has allowed the Divine Masculine really to find himself. Okay, it's like he's segregated himself here. But there is another cup that's above him. And them two are kind of blocked off from any other interference. This looks very much like the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. wanting to focus on each other. And it's situations like this that will, you know, make it happen, that can happen, if that's meant to happen. But we've got the illusions here. Five of Cups, emotional loss. Hopes or fears, this is. The Magician. When I was looking at this, I felt this middle cup here was hopes that you can make something bloom again, that you will be happy again, and that's, I don't know, I feel that these two here are maybe just kept out of the picture. Okay, they're not kind of, or whether these two are kept out of the picture and these two are part of it. It's like a close knit. So I'm not sure, but this is about managing to blossom and bloom again. Will life get better? Well, we've got the Magician. Yes, it will. Ace of Cups. Next time it's going to be unconditional love. It's like next time it's not going to be wrong. The universe has done all of this so that the Divine Masculine can move from this emotional loss to actually feeling unconditional love. Now this Queen of Cups is in reverse here. We have the Lovers in reverse, and what else did I see? I can't remember. Oh, the Devil. Yes. So let's look at this. I was going to say, let's look at this Regina. And that reminds me of Regina, who is in the Netflix series Once Upon a Time. And she's like the wicked queen, isn't she? She's the one who tried to do Snow White in, but she turns out to be really quite nice in the series. She kind of goes to the good side, so there's hope for us all. But we have, I don't know why I said that with Regina. It's like Once Upon a Time. Maybe this person was nice, and or maybe they will be nice one day. But anyway, Regina, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we've got the Wheel. That's just coming in with having hope, walking away from this relationship and just hoping that one day, you know, they'll see the light. But to walk away from the manipulation now, this is a protective circle, but it's the Wheel of Destiny. Okay. Again, I feel the Divine Feminine's energy. I feel two energies. The Divine Feminine being in this protective circle, because we picked it up here. But I feel the Divine Masculine may be saying to this other feminine, this, let's say this, not a manifestor, a manipulator, that she really needs to protect herself from her. He might be suggesting that she needs to go and seek maybe some help. Okay. Bottom of the deck. She needs to be balanced. This whole situation needs to be balanced. This is balancing out the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy within. The blending. I'm not sure why we've got Temperance here. Patience. Temperance. Your temper. Tempering your temper in a situation like this. I was going to say good luck with that. Let's get the Romance Angels. This masculine's very angry. I would say the best thing really to do is just to get away from it. You need to go and cool down. Just really pull yourself completely out of the situation. Distance yourself. I feel this isn't something that you really want under your nose. Okay, let's have a look at what the Romance Angels want to say. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. There's a lot here about the divine directing the masculine. He's at a crossroads. And I feel with the hidden secrets that the divine masculine has about his own lover, the divine feminine. But with the divine feminine, he can actually talk to a about most topics. It's normally love. It's the topic that can't be spoke between the lovers, okay? But any other topics normally can be kind of discussed. And there is this kind of nudge for the Divine Masculine to go where will be most beneficial to him, and that is to the Divine Feminine, her nurturing, mature energy. And that's what the situation is. But the Divine Masculine has this closed off heart here. So love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you. And it may entail becoming more assertive. Don't worry, you can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending time alone instead of in a relationship. During this period, you can delve into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find the blessing and lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, have you become stronger, more independent, or more patient as a result of your prior partnerships? If so, let everything else go. Let's just reread that part, I'm adding these words in. If so, let everything else from the past go, except for the lessons and the love. This card emphasises the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. Love yourself first is to actually get yourself out of that situation. I feel there's already been a lot of solitude, alone time here. What did I pick up here? I'm not sure. Love yourself first. Love yourself enough to get yourself out of this situation. There's a lot there about learning from the lessons of it. It's going to be a tough lesson to learn and to swallow. Okay, we're going to get another one. You deserve love. You are lovable. The romance angels are cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of God, you're naturally a loving and lovable person, as is everyone. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being of God's pure love and light, no matter what any person has said or done to you, and no matter what happened in the past. God's handiwork can never be undone. The more you affirm, I am lovable, I am loved, and I am loving, the more this experience comes true for you. Affirmations help you believe spiritual truths at a deep, unconscious level. This in turn allows you to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances, and you definitely deserve that. It's a heavy reading today. Okay. I'll make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You receive this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, time and energy to take these steps. Know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. What's underneath? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I can hear someone saying it doesn't smell like roses, it smells like shit. Okay, it's all good. Attraction. It's about turning it around now. Okay. It's getting out of the past and getting back into the now. Let's get you a postcard from Spirit. It said about using affirmations. Okay. We're getting affirmated then. But let's do a postcard from Spirit. Come on in, Lily. Good girl. This one here. You are magic. There's a dragonfly on here. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you, in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before, and love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. Let's get this affirmator. Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath. Or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath. Or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favourite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. It's a bonus card. Definitely the guidance for the Divine Masculine is to go to your sanctuary. I'm sure your Divine Feminine would run you a nice big hot bubble bath. But this is about self-care. You need to get away. You need to go for a long soak and either cry it out, let it go. This is about really working through and integrating this pain, Okay, it looks like it really needs to be some kind of self-love here. Love yourself first. It's like make the effort. This is kind of like make the effort to make yourself feel better. Gonna get one more. Patience. It's another bonus card. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. Let's put it down. It's like put the baton down. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away, okay, or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it would be to go to the post office. We're going to get one more. Got this patience here. Patience with yourself. We're not really sure really about our own tempers, are we, until like certain situations come up. Most of us like to think that we're patient, but that has to be kind of tested to see how we react and respond. Okay. Patience with this too shall pass. We're going to get one more. Don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. Okay, that's about having internal issues, okay? Having their own problems. Not to take it personally. That comes with this patience about responding, isn't it? When someone pushes you, what you're feeling inside is going to come out. So this is like, try not to, you're just being shat on, aren't you? He's packed his bags. It's like, don't take it to heart, just get out of there. That person's having either a bad day, life. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Well, if someone's been caught here, then yeah, there's a strong chance, yeah, they could shit themselves. They've got some explaining to do. So, which can cause people to respond in fight, flight, freeze. Okay. Like maybe they've just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. So I think if something's come to light, there's energy everywhere here. It's quite a negative fighting. Let's move on. But look at a chakra card. Being balanced here. Hello. Recovery is on the bottom here. Well, that would have been perfect, wouldn't it? Recovery. You're purring really loud. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. Balance. Emaciated periwinkle. I must create before the opportunity disappears. Periwinkle is a small town theatre actor with a big time talent. An agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with young Periwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame. Feeling sure that his big break is coming, he alienates his loved ones. Wow. So there could be this energy of this other feminine going elsewhere outside of the connection with the divine masculine. Okay. And then I want to say that kind of went, let's say, tits up. So it didn't kind of work out very well. And back to the divine masculine they've come. That's how I feel. So Periwinkle is a small town theatre actor with a big time talent. An agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with young Periwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame. Feeling sure that his big break is coming, he alienates his loved ones. He signs a contract with the agency, but there are no jobs. He is told he must wait for the right one. He learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living a loving reality. The inspiration, running towards something may chase it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. Personal inquiry. I take me with me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? Key ideas, chasing illusions. Health matters, compulsive behaviour, dietary imbalance, being being result orientated, self-neglect, and honouring values. Keywords: assistance, courtesy, and support. Okay, here's the meditation. Journey with Periwinkle. He tells you of the work he had to do to repair past mistakes. He says we all end up in the same place, so enjoy your journey. Sit with him. You will know when it's time to come back. Should we get another one? Should we get another one, Lily? Grief. This lady here is holding like a puppy. Just reminded me of a baby. I'm not sure what's gone on. Whether there's been a loss of a child. The grief is from the heart chakra section. Penelope and Pickle. Grief is love without a place to go. Penelope picks Pickle, the puppy, when she is at college. They go through everything together. When the day comes, much later, for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she is ready, she will love again. Inspiration. Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. That's good. What we reveal, we can heal. I'm going to have to write that down. I'll write it down in a bit. No, I'm going to have to write it down now. I'll do it like that. Sorry, you just have to be patient. Work on that patience now. What we reveal, we heal. Oh, we can heal. I've got to add on in the can. Okay. The inspiration. Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time, you will love again. If you honour your pain, it will change your life. Personal inquiry. Is lingering grief preventing me from progress? What can I see in my heart? Key ideas. Feeling grief, healing process, missing someone, something, being unafraid of sadness. Love is on the horizon. Most definitely is. The Magician's here, the universe is here making that so. Unconditional love. A love like no other. And that's why this past kind of love needed to be moved on. Okay, the key words are love, commitment and vulnerability. Like the meditation. Close your eyes and allow cleansing white light to wash over you. Invite someone you miss into the light. Feel the happiness this moment provides. Tell them how much you miss them and let them tell you the same. Create space for another visit in the future if you wish. And I said here it felt as if the Divine Masculine is calling out to the Divine Feminine. Connecting that way. Okay. It's like private visitations with telepathy, dream space. It's like trying to explain without having to kind of, I don't know, speak about it. But what you reveal can be healed. Okay. I'm going to get a colour card. I think I'm going to end on an angel prayers. Silver, be persistent. Card number 27. Little birdie outside, I can hear him. 27's not in here, guys, so I'm unable to read this one. Silver. I'm not sure if the other one is as well. Auburn, ground yourself, card number 11. Number 11's not in here either. All happens for a reason. Ground yourself. Look at this. Get out into nature. We're speaking about roots. I want to say kind of pull up all those dead roots. And it's time to ground yourself. I feel there it's like, what do you sift for gold, don't you? Silver. That's like second place. Not sure about that. Let's get another one. Be persistent. Are you going for gold? You can see by the medals here, look. It's like be persistent. You may feel you're at silver, second place, but you're going to be the champion now. You're going for gold. Burgundy, maybe. Okay. Card number 10. Awaken your passion. Oh, come on. Not got 10 in here either. It's just the way it is. Okay. We'll keep going. Somebody might want a nice drink here. It's like a mature drink, this. Burgundy. Right. Indigo, improve your vision. Are you going to be in here? Card number 40. Indigo helps with any illnesses affecting your head, eyes, ears or nose. It also treats mental and emotional disorders such as ADD, anxiety and depression. Use indigo for problems with insomnia and to release stress and tension. When visualized, indigo provides a sense of clarity and purpose. Visualize indigo rays to improve your vision and to make your dreams a reality. Vision. Focus on, okay. Can we have some words? Cool. Focus on your eyes. Are they tired and heavy or light and relaxed? Imagine indigo light penetrating your eyes, finding any dark spots in your field of vision and dissipating them. Place your palms on your eyes and gently hold them there for a few minutes, allowing your eyes to relax completely. Visualize something in the future that you would like to create, then freeze it as if it were a beautiful painting. Now place it in an indigo bubble and allow it to float into the middle of the world, shining its energy from there. Say, Divine Intelligence, please allow what I have seen in my vision to manifest in the perfect time and in the perfect way. Now what's kind of shouting out here is because last reading, yesterday, okay, I've done 2 readings, but the first one was about learning the art of manifesting, and have you actually got your order? So it's, you can kind of have a little rerun and have a look at what has manifested in your life, whether that is, you know, good and bad. Is it something that maybe was on your mind that, you know, you've actually put your attention to and it has manifested into your reality? Okay. So it's just, sometimes you can actually see, you can go back and think, I remember saying that. I remember thinking that. I can see why that happened, because that needed to lead me to here, or that was going to bring me an answer. Some things don't make sense at the time as we're going through them, but later on, you can kind of look back and go, I can see exactly what's gone on here, and how I've manifested that with my own insecurities, my own fears. We want to be very careful when we state that that won't happen to me, or I would never do that. You need to be very careful when you state them kind of things, because there's a chance that actually you might end up doing those things that you stated that you would never ever do, or things that you said would never happen to you. If you've stated that them things will never happen to you, the universe doesn't know the difference between whether you're saying yes or no to it. It just gets the vibration that you've put your attention on. So you may have attracted to you all the things that you never dreamed would happen to you, and that's because you were quite adamant that those things could never happen to you. Which means that in a way it's kind of like your fear. It's those things that you're really scared of that you kind of don't want to happen to you. Now if it's a fear, it's more likely you're going to attract those because you need to get over those fears. So it's kind of, okay, let's just leave it there. You manifest what you put your attention on. Now we're going to end. It's like, but learn the lesson, and then you realise, no, don't say that, because you know it just comes back. Okay, you start to understand how karma works. In its mysterious ways. Let's end on a Rumi message. We've got passion for purpose. I'm not going to read this one. I read this one the other day. I'm going to read a little bit of it. But it comes in, it was really weird because I was looking at that awaken your passion. I thought, I haven't really even touched on that. I've just felt that this is more of a, this is kind of like that mature conversation when you're actually, you're taking life seriously. Okay, it's not, I don't know what I want to say. I don't want to say it's not a joke. This is about, yeah, taking life seriously, planning for the future. There's just such a maturity here. And then we have the passion for purpose. I'm going to read card number 2. I'm just going to read the first part. Love like life flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Rumi. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questioning. for deeper meaning. I said this last time. Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive if not a decision to be open instead of resistant, to be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the divine beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that, be that. I felt it was quite important to read that because there is this kind of wanting to give up. I do know that divine feminines were feeling this maybe about, I'd say about how the energies swap and change, okay? Maybe 3 days to like a week ago, the energy's lifted now. But there was this, what is my purpose here? So there is this kind of, and like I said, it's like, don't give up. Okay, there is a purpose for you. This too shall pass. Let's get one more. No, I don't want all of those. We've got the Angel Vasbar, card number 27. This 27 keeps coming up. 1, card number 6. You who show the way, card 33. That 6 is the number of harmony. It's like the lovers. 33, Christ consciousness. Arise, 13. That's a death card. The right choice, 29. Divine discontent and the all-encompassing hand. I'm putting these cards away. I don't operate like that. Okay, just throw me out loads of cards that need a... I'm not making a decision with that. We're going to end on a journey of love then. What we're seeking for, our purpose here is love. To love and to be loved. Okay. Not taking those two. That's really weird. Because in my head I was singing, I need a hero. And it's come up Burning Hero. You coming up? Okay. Card number 3. Okay. You need a hero? Burning Hero, from the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire-weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of the fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labour, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. Okay. Let's read this poem. Let's finish on it. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being, I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moments shared, I savour every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me, with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. That's lovely. Okay. Should we get some You Got This cards? I think we need to. It's quite heavy on the Divine Masculine's energy at the moment. Where are... Oh, they're here already. I need a hero. Bit of Bonnie Tyler. This is very true. Everyone needs help sometimes. Yeah. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Talk about all those things you don't like. It's like I can just visualise, you know, the rubber kind of, the remnants of the rubber, just writing again. Okay, I am important. Take the road less travelled and you'll find joy. Who wants to be part of the crowd anyway? Not the manipulative, game playing crowd anyway. Okay. Bottom of the deck, believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Okay, let's leave it there. Guys, have a lovely day. Much love to you. Take care. This too shall pass, remember. Okay, things can only get better. Okay, much love. Bye for now.